Looking at the last part of the first section, we can see that the song has been written, so a high A is played with finger 3, the D, fret 6 on string 2, then we've got a D down to B. It certainly works, it's absolutely fine to play it that way. No problem there at all. I just tend to prefer to play the song myself like this. So I put finger 1 on a high A, finger 2 on an F, and finger 3 on a D on fret 7 of the 3rd string, and it just allows me to play like a little D minor type chord. Then I just lift finger 2, and then I can slide finger 3 down to fret 2 for the A. I can put my finger 2 now on the E, and it's just a nice little fluent movement really, which I just kind of feel more comfortable with, forming this little D minor chord up in the 5th position there. 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The only other thing there is at the end of that phrase I just hold all the notes down, and so everything is ringing through to give me a nice A minor chord, nice and full sound. That takes us to the second part of the song, slightly different feel. It's almost like a C major type feel to the song. The only thing I really tend to do here is I kind of like to have my chords formed before I start playing. So I've got my G on beat 6, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll stop there before going to that next part actually. So you can see that starting with my fingers down, I just get a nice strong start. I just feel quite comfortable in what I'm playing. Let's have a look just yeah, a little bit by little bit. So the first phrase, 6, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can see what I did there. I had a little bit of a rhythm effect by putting a staccato on the first chord and then lengthening, just keeping the second one to its full length, and it just gives a slightly more different sound, I guess, more interesting. So I might keep that principle and keep it going. You don't have to do that, but if you wish to, then you can now see what the effect is of doing it. We had a nice movement here coming out of the second chord. Move finger 4 back to C sharp, then up, and then form the F and A underneath that. I keep that down because it sounds nice, it's all ringing on. The music says take them off, but again it's one of those issues where I think the guitar sounds nice with those taken away. I can see why it's done, because the phrase mark is implying that we end here, then we get single notes because we've got quaver rests underneath. Again, it's your choice. I just tend to find that when the notes sound good underneath, I can tend to keep the notes of that chord going on. So we've come out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I just use my fingers there rather than bringing my thumb down, but I could bring my thumb down for the lower note. And then we have G, F, stretch finger 4 for that accidental D sharp, and then you just move that up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Of course, that's the end of that phrase. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't tend to change position there. I just keep that chord going down, but again you can see why the music's been written that way. So I've got F, D, and then I'll move up. I can use finger 3 or finger 4, it doesn't really matter. 2 Gs, 1, 2, 3. Now I'll use finger 4 4, 5, 6, and that allows finger 3 to come and play the full C major chord there. So just looking at those last couple of phrases, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. That would just of course take us back to the start of the song, and then we go to the fin halfway through when we end with the A minor chord. I'll just play the last part of the song through from the C chord at the end there and see where we get to there. And we can see we get a nice ending with the rallentando at the end to just bring the song out to a finish. So I hope that's been a good summary of how to play the song. If you're struggling with any of the notes, you're not sure where they are, my advice is, is just always take some time. Don't always just practice the song from start to finish. Try to play a phrase at a time, get used to that. Put some pencil markings down where you need to help you, and then you can play the song with the assistance of any little help notes that you've put on the music. So I hope you enjoy Andantino, and good luck with that song.